Welcome everyone to Plymouth Regional High School for this meaningful day in NHIA Division II field hockey. As today isn't just about the Bobcats taking on the ConVal Cougars. It's the annual Play for a Purpose game where both teams in the local community join together to raise awareness this year for vital health issues going towards cerebral vascular disease. And we're proud to have you with us this afternoon as we get ready for the varsity matchup between these two schools. Plymouth's been up and down here this week. Already 2 games on Monday and Tuesday. Bobcats in their home blue uniforms going left to right across your screen. ConVal in their road white uniforms going right to left. And Bobcats bounced back with a strong 4-2 win over Derryfield on Monday, and then suffering a tough loss against Bow 7-0 here at home on Tuesday, as their focus now is tightening up on their defense, making most of their transition play, and letting the energy of today's event push them to the next level. Keys for Plymouth, you got to stay disciplined defensively and recover from that loss against Bow. Work in those opportunities off of turnovers and capitalize on your penalty corner chances. And you got to feed off the positive crowd and the atmosphere here this afternoon. On the other side, ConVal hunting for momentum, 2 wins on this season. They're 0-1-1 in their last 2 games. With close games against Lebanon. Cougars are looking for that breakthrough win, trying to slow down this Bobcat success as we are underway with the center pass for the Cougars. Success for ConVal will hinge on their defensive determination, capitalize on their counter-attack chances against this Bobcat team that's been so strong in the midfield this year, and they got to keep their composure as much as they can. Just getting underway here in the first. So glad you could join us. Dan Salzer alongside our staff here on Pemmy Baker TV. As advantage here will go to the Bobcats in the midfield. First attack into the circle for the Bobcats. Defense holding well for the Cougars, as this will go over in favor of ConVal. Great field conditions with the rain that we've had here the last couple of weeks at sporadic times. Kept the grass nice and green. Again, playing on natural surface, different from the collegiate level. Chance into the circle as that one deflects just wide. So a little bit thicker, taller grass, so it takes a lot more effort to get this field hockey ball through traffic. Eckerly will take the restart. Not called dangerous. Pushed into the middle of the field by Duchette. Sakin. Gonna give it a ride towards the circle. Self-start, that one takes a deflection off a leg. Duchette down low. Here's Anderson trying to find a way in. That's called dangerous. It's going to go in favor of the Bobcats just outside the circle. Ella Duchette trying to dribble through a couple of defenders. Good defense there by ConVal. Towards the edge of the circle again. Bobcats with good offensive presence here. Chance good. Back pressure. And a free coming out for ConVal. Caitlin Ayers, the starting goaltender for ConVal here this afternoon. As we'll go in favor of ConVal once again. So Bobcats getting some good chances. And again, the strong midfield keeping the Cougars stuck in their own half of the field at the moment. Great crowd, great support from the football team here in the bleachers on the far side of your screen right now. Here with 11:28 to go in the first quarter, scoreless. Oh, great defense. I apologize, son, right into our camera here. We're midfield behind the fence, indicating the baseball field for the spring. Bringing you closer to the action this season. Over on the dirt far side, it just rolls over the sideline. Love to see the Bobcats try to switch the angles. Nice settle down. Not dangerous because no one was around. Avery trying to find some help. And that's going to go in favor. I'm going to say that foul was on ConVal, tying up the stick. Thrown towards the circle. That one has eyes towards the cage, and it's off a Bobcat foot, so it'll come out the other way. Big collision in the midfield. Nearly stolen away there by Joyce. ConVal looking for their first real attack here this afternoon. (50-50). Sakin gonna have to bring it back here for the restart. A little bit too much of an advantage, tells the umpiring crew. Thrown down low. It's gonna go in favor of ConVal. Oh, they're gonna do a long corner. So we're gonna have a 16-yarder coming, or 25-yarder coming in. Taken through traffic, lifts it towards goal, and that will come out in favor of ConVal. Just under 9 minutes to go, first quarter, scoreless so far here on Pemmy Baker TV. On a beautiful October afternoon. That went off of Joyce's leg. Settled down in the midfield. It was off of Samuelson. And whistles, official's going to bring Bobcats a little bit closer towards the midline. Here from the officials. Talking about the first one. This one lifted. Not dangerous. Clean. Well, now we have a whistle. The advantage was given up. Sanborn getting ready to sub in for the Bobcats. Anderson will sub out. Tied up at the midline. Cougars, first real chance on the attack. Can they get past this really strong midfield of the Bobcats? And they do so on the right-hand side.
Keep it up, ConVal. Keep going. Nice sideline.
Garnsey holding her ground, edge of the circle over the end line. And it'll go in favor of Plymouth.
Keep it up, you got it.
Big hit on the restart. Bobcats trying to use the dirt on the far side of the field from the baseball diamond to their advantage using the speed. But defense holds for the Cougars. Deflected on the restarts, kept alive by Plymouth. That's off a body. Quick self-start, deflected off a stick, foot race on. Plymouth doing well, getting numbers forward, getting in these passing lanes, open for opportunities. Into the circle, one-handed chance, and that one just missed wide by Joyce. Looks to Joyce with the chance on goal. That one will go for our first penalty corner. Inserted on the near side, it goes short. You've got to get it out and then back into the circle. Broken play. Sakin towards goal. That one tipped it over the end line. And that's not going to make the coaching staff for Plymouth very happy. Ashley Laufenberg, head coach of the Bobcats once again this season. Hesser will sub in here for Plymouth. The sophomore midfielder. This at about the 25. That one's off the wrong side of the stick, so out come the Cougars with possession. It's always great about Plymouth, so much depth on their bench. A lot of what you consider kind of subbing on the fly, very hockey, ice hockey style. Good battle here on the near side. Again, don't have a number 12 on our roster. We apologize for some of the confusing numbers from what we have. Joyce juggling through a couple of defenders herself. Has it stolen away. Hilton will swing it to the near side. Backhanded over midfield. Cougars, front of the Bobcat bench. 50-50. One out by Sanborn. Right here, right in front of us. Peyton Moore getting ready to sub in. So you get the sub with Moore in. Plymouth near side, Ahern has it stolen away. Again, both midfields really strong here in the first quarter. 4:20 remaining, still scoreless in the 2025 Play for Your Cure game here for Plymouth. Front of us here. Sanborn working in transition. That one called the impede on Sanborn. Hilton will thread the needle. Moore can't control it. Avery with some space. That second touch just a little bit too heavy. Into the open area. And a whistle called against Plymouth. Clock continuing to run. Great battle in the midfield continues. That was Kaylin Samuelson with the effort a moment ago for ConVal. Lifted into space. Opportunity on the attack. That's off a foot and goes in favor of Plymouth. Ahern. Leave it off on the start. Inside the circle, Avery with a penalty corner coming after the advantage call in the second corner of the game in favor of the Bobcats. Kenny will sub out. Muzzy waiting to sub in here. Played near side. That one's dangerous. Off the heel of the stick of Ahern towards the circle. Yeah, this is going to be against Plymouth, and Plymouth struggling on the inserts for the penalty corners here in the first quarter. Self-start off of Moore's leg again. She'll shake it off. Cougars trying to dribble through the middle of the field. The whistle will continue for them. Garnsey will sub off. Muzzy will check in. Kenny will check right back in as well. Plymouth keeping the fresh legs out there. It's working for their advantage here in the first quarter. Still scoreless, though.
Keep the channel, Harry. Good job.
Approaching the final 90 seconds of the quarter. Chance on the left wing side. Bobcats trying to force it towards the shooting circle. Battle down low. Chance towards goal. Advantage called momentarily, sent towards the cage and cleared away. But it's off a foot and a corner coming for the third time here in the first. Plymouth entering today 8-5 on the season after going 1-1 already this week, as we talked about at the top of the show. ConVal 2-9-1. Plymouth already 0 for 2 on penalty corners. 45 seconds left. The insert on the far side of Plymouth just struggling with the inserts here today, as it's given up. Another failed corner. Final 30 seconds here in the first. ConVal hasn't really had a chance into the shooting space just yet. But they're starting to frustrate this midfield of Plymouth. Closing moments. Battle on the far side. Plymouth just going to eat up the clock here. As the horn sounds in front of us to end the first quarter of play. A scoreless first 15 minutes of action, as Plymouth have had the chances, unable to capitalize with 3 corners here in the first. ConVal holding strong defensively in the midfield. We'll be back in just a moment here on Pemmy Baker TV. Back here at Plymouth Regional High School, getting set for the start of the second quarter. ConVal with a center pass to get us back underway. Scoreless after 1 so far. That one's off a foot. Lifted deep. Lexi Joyce couldn't control it cleanly. Again, heading down the home stretch. Only 2 more games in the regular season after today for Plymouth. Be at Hollis Brookline next week on the 15th for a 4 p.m. start before the regular season finale against a tough opponent in Hanover on the 17th. Look at that Hanover team. Did lose to Oyster River their last game. Taken yesterday, that 2-1 loss, snapping a 8-game winning streak for Hanover. That one will be against Plymouth. ConVal with 3 remaining after today will take on Souhegan at home on the 14th. Following it in the 15th at Merrimack Valley before wrapping up regular season against Bobcats of Oyster River. All those games at 4 p.m. as well. Early action second quarter. Bobcats threatening deep in the zone and cleared out. ConVal trying to work in transition. This one sent for a ride up the middle of the field and turned over. Big collision in the middle. That was Sydney Fulton, one of the captains for the Bobcats, who had the defensive stop and then the foul call against her. Great crowd on the far side of the field. Big hit and a restart. ConVal with possession. Pushed back to that right wing side. Samuelson towards the circle. First touch Madonna's here today.
Keep it here.
She'll kick it to the far side the way it came. Bobcats hold defensively. As that one's pushed forward. Thought that was off a leg, but no call. Play continues.
Community.
Lifted away from pressure momentarily. Kenny. The rest of her Bobcat teammates from behind help out. Moore sees it roll out of bounds. Great step up by Moore. That's off a foot. No call is a late one as ConVal gave up on it. We'll go back to Plymouth. They'll move it back a few yards here. Subs getting ready. Captain and Avery getting ready to check back in. Quick on the self-start. McKinney. Nice backhander! Are they going to count it? That one looked a little high. And they aren't. They're going to wave it off. It's a dangerous. The officials are going to talk about this. Because it was a great backhand shot for McKinney, but it did get high. Because normally it's got to be at that board level or lower. And that was up into the netting. So we'll see what the officials say. They are going to count it. They're going to say it took a deflection up that forced it to be high, and Plymouth will get the goal. Serena McKinney will get the goal, unless noted otherwise. But with 11:20 to go in the second, Bobcats with a 1-0 lead here at home. So ConVal, we're doing extremely well defensively. Just an unlucky deflection. And nothing that Irish could do. Eleven minutes to go, second quarter. Joyce, top of the circle. Looking for an angle, feeds it through. That's off a foot. Advantage call. Advantage comes to an end. Down low, deflected around, still kept out. Chance for Joyce. Can't get it past. Bobcats right on the doorstep again of getting an insurance goal here in the first half. And a whistle here. Lifted into empty space. Moore looking for Muzzy. As Muzzy's called for the foul with that little push off there. Exciting action here this afternoon. That's off a foot. More subs getting ready to come in. Ruby ready to sub in for the Bobcats here in front of us on the bottom of your screen. Under 10 to go, first half. So you heard that from the officials and the umpiring crew. Both teams have had a 5-yard warning, so we're going to start seeing cards after this on the restarts if they impede. Joyce stripped, great defense. I believe that was Nora Wicker, the senior. And it was indeed. See what Plymouth tries to do here. They're going to push it towards the middle. Sakin got it over to Joyce momentarily. Hacked at, deflecting down into the circle. As that will go over the end line. That's going to be a free hit coming out. 8.5 to go, 1-0 Plymouth here at home. Bobcats playing for cerebral vascular disease. Rightfully so, with a lot of the incidents that we've had in our community. Shout out to Sarah Sanborn, Alex Hutchins, the Crane family, and so many others recently here this fall that have suffered. We can wish everyone continued success in their recoveries. Oh, call there. Trying to dribble it through, but when there's traffic, you got to put it on the ground. Love the effort, though. Big swing. Not a lot of power on it. Again, the taller, thicker grass slowing a lot of these passes down here this afternoon. Hamblin looking for someone to help. ConVal getting the attack going nicely on the right wing side. It's where they've had success here in the first half. Sent towards the circle. And the Bobcat defense holds. Hesser checking back in for Plymouth. Andres with the restart. And that's over the end line, and possession will go to Plymouth. Approaching 6.5 to go here in the first half. Settled down nicely by Hesser, just back into the game. At the midway line, stolen away by ConVal. Andres couldn't control it cleanly. And the midfield battle continues yet again. Plymouth trying to switch the angle of the attack. Joyce dribbling through traffic. Good flick up pass for defender into space. And unable. Well, it's going to stay with Plymouth. They're going to say it was pushed out by ConVal on the deflection.
Hey, Amelia, go bottom. Lexi, when you can. Yes, Amanda, go. Come on, Amanda.
Ahern
On, short stick.
looking for Avery.
Hey, block it up. Lexi.
And it's going to go back to
wait for a
ConVal.
second, Amelia, go bottom. And then Lexi on the drive-by. Block it up. You got this, Lex. Stay right there. Hey, go two.
Self-start pushed up high. Gow loses possession of it. Hancock subbing in for Plymouth. And we're gonna have our first green card of the day. So a 2-minute green card here to Emery Gow for the 5-yard infringement. Again, we heard the officials with the warning for both teams earlier. We're going to start seeing cards, and there's our first one here this afternoon. So, long corner coming in. Sakin towards the circle. And that's off of Plymouth and out for ConVal. 4.5 to go, first half, 1-0 Plymouth. Bobcats keeping the pressure on here at home. Avery giving chase. That one's deflected off a stick. Ahern will try to track it down in the midfield. Subs here. McKinney, the goal scorer, checking back in for Plymouth. Played on Andrews. ConVal with the chances.
looking for Lindsay. 12 in for 9.
And a whistle called against the Bobcats. Quick first half continues. Taylor Hilton with a restart. Sub here. Big whack in the offensive third. Ahern will win it back with possession off the ConVal defender's foot. Tip drill kept alive. That's off a shin guard. Advantage called. Avery. And I say it's off her foot. Under 3 to go here in the second quarter. Bobcats interrupt momentarily, but ConVal with possession. Right side, Hamill. Foul will be called against Plymouth. Subs here. Avery will sub out. Moore will check back in. Ella Duchette ready to come back in as well for Hancock right here in front of us. ConVal again sticking to that right wing side on the attack. So it rolls over. Well, they had the whistle instead on the far side. And we're going to have another card. So Haley Samuelson, number 10, will get a card. Oh, so a 5-minute card now for the second offense. So ConVal's going to play down for the rest of this half. So Plymouth player advantage right now. Under 2 to go. McKinney in the midfield. Gets the quick self-start. Has some open space to work with. Sends it forward. Chance, top of the circle. And good defense by the Cougars. Back down low in front of the cage. And a whistle, and it's against Plymouth. In the middle, Ruby. And a corner. So fourth corner of the game for Plymouth. First one for either team here in the second quarter. Still plenty of time to get it going, 40 seconds plus. But you can't end a quarter on a corner. Plymouth struggling the inserts. We'll see if they can clean it up here. Whistle is blown. They'll go short side. We'll get it back out high. Again, that extra pass allows ConVal's defense to get back out, and another failed penalty corner without really a chance in on goal. They have not gotten a shot off on target in 4 penalty corners, so great job by ConVal's defense. Final seconds here in the first. So you're ready for the horn. As there it sounds to end the first half of play. Plymouth might have the 1-0 lead, but ConVal's defense has been stellar so far. We'll step aside, take a quick break. We'll be back for second half action. But at the break, it's Plymouth Regional 1, ConVal 0. You're watching Bobcat Field Hockey here on Pemmy Baker TV. Welcome back here, Plymouth Regional High School in the foothills of the White Mountains. This beautiful fall Thursday afternoon as we're back underway to start the second half of this Division II field hockey battle between ConVal and Plymouth. Plymouth with a 1-0 lead after 2 quarters of play.
Keep it up, ConVal!
Serena McKinney with the goal. With a player advantage right now after the Cards on ConVal for about another couple or about 2.5, 3 minutes. It's pushed out of bounds on the near side. Plymouth now going right to left across your screen. ConVal left to right in their road white uniforms. Been a pretty midfield and defensive battle for ConVal. Not a lot of chances in on Carmen Donis. Only one real kick attempt for her. That's off a foot of a defender there in Mitchell. Right side attack for Hamlin. And it's over the end line. So glad you could join us here on Pemmy Baker TV. Dan Salzer alongside our staff. That one not called dangerous because no one was around, so play continues for ConVal. Mitchell trying to get it away from the circle. Has help out in front with Joyce. Can't find her. Dump right back down low. Hamlin doing well here this afternoon for ConVal on the right wing side as it goes in favor of the Bobcats. Early action, third quarter. In the middle. Sakin. Couldn't find her target. ConVal push near side. Plymouth just trying to keep it on the edge. Fans' new episode of the library show at Pease Public Library. Check it out for our month of October. Out now on our YouTube channel. Kim and the crew update you on all the new books available at the library and things that are happening at Pease Public Library over the month of October. A lot of great things coming up in the programming. ConVal trying to find a seam in towards the circle. Bobcats going to work it out the other way. Avery over midfield. Had the advantage call. Into space. Muzzy coming off her line nicely there. There's Muzzy trying to track down the loose ball. One-time effort by Joyce, misses on the near post side. So we're back to even. Lifted on the self-start. Not far enough away. Watto. Been battling hard in the midfield. And a whistle called against her. Here at midfield. Sent out by Plymouth. Good work there. Joyce. In the middle, Cougars trying to get forward. Been stuck on this right side most of the afternoon. Now went a hard hit down low. 50-50 battle. Fullerton with the defensive front. Sent towards the cage. Chance for ConVal here. Diving and just missing on the outside. Donna's able to cover it. Had to lay out to protect. Hesser subbing in. Joyce gonna juggle on the near side. Gets past her defender. And Wicker. Oh, great backhand feed. That looked like it was off the leg, but no call. It's gonna be pushed away nicely by ConVal. we're going to get a corner for a second. Esser looking for Joyce and couldn't control it. And it'll roll over the end line. Under 10 to go, third quarter, still 1-0 Plymouth. Here at home in the 2025 play for a cure game. Playing for cerebrovascular disease. Avery got past one defender. Advantage called momentarily. Good hustle by the Cougars defensively once again. Avery, backhand flick forward, chance down low. It's going to roll over the end line once again and go in favor of ConVal coming out. Esser gets her pocket picked. Cougars working the counterattack, trying to set something up. Mitchell is called for impeding. Can't block your defender, and we're going to have a card. So Plymouth will have their first card. So ConVal with a player advantage for 2 minutes here. Mitchell's call for the 5-yard impediment and the green card to her. Nasser trying to track it down. Cougars back on the attack. And goes against the Bobcats. Bounds off a leg and unintended contact there by Samuelson. Big 50-50 battle. Takes a deflection. Fullerton able to keep it in play. Passer tracking back in the midfield. Fullerton will push it back up into space. Maxie Joyce, good stick work in the middle of the field. Has some running room. Hilton will try to track her down along the end line, kept alive. Hasser will send this one towards the front of the cage. Turnaround effort, advantage called momentarily. Muzzy with a chance on the deflection, still sitting down low, and a whistle against the Bobcats. Under 7 remaining third quarter. Short on the restart. Joyce trying to dribble through. Called for the foul. So ConVal will restart. Wicker going to try to self-start here and does so nicely. Bobcats will steal it away momentarily, though. Let's see Plymouth try to work it to the other side of the field. Same with ConVal. Both teams have kind of been stuck on one side here this afternoon. Both on the right sides. So that's off of Sakin's foot. And another advantage call here. Quick start for the Cougars. Samuelson gives it a ride towards the cage. Bobcats defensive line holds nicely. Back to even. Couple of subs. McKinney will come in for the Bobcats. Into the shaded area on the field as the sun continues to set. And this will go in favor of ConVal. Right side, Joyce, good pressure from behind. Cougars able to keep possession. Joyce. Good work through the midfield. Ruby. Through traffic. Still has it towards the cage. Backdoor feed. Plymouth couldn't stuff it home. Garnsey was there. Kenny leaves it off for help. Moore with a nice shot. Rebound chance. And it just will go as a corner this time as the call. Can hear the whistle from our side. So 5th corner for Plymouth here this afternoon. Have yet to have a successful clean one. This is a good chance here. Out top. Doucette finds help. Big shot there from McKinney. And it'll be go as dangerous, so it'll come out the other way. Under 4 minutes to go, sun becoming more of a factor into our lens. We apologize for that, so we'll keep it a little bit more zoomed in right now for you to avoid that lens flare. Wicker. Stolen away. McKinney. Playing a little give and go. Moore with McKinney backing her up. Oh, good midfield there by ConVal. As it just rolls over her foot. Squared in the middle. McKinney, her pass stolen away. Hard contact. Here right at midfield. Right along the sideline. Kept in play. Hamlin. Not cleanest of hits, but good effort. Plymouth going to try to dribble it forward. Why not? It's tall grass, as we said, all afternoon. Might be quicker. Up on the feed to Peyton Moore. Moore couldn't control it. It's off a foot in favor of Plymouth. Almost under 2 minutes to go here in the third. That one will roll over the end line. Kenny with a chance on goal. Ahern will come back into the game for Plymouth. Sakin will have a seat on the bench. Kenny has that one knocked away. 50-50, a little miscommunication there from ConVal. I like that ConVal going to try to work it out the left side. They're going to actually now swing it across the field. So clearly that's part of their game plan and has been all afternoon. Final 90 seconds in the third. Great stick from Ahern to slow down the progress forward. And oh, that's right off the chin of Joyce. And she will immediately head to the sideline because that one rolled right up into the chin and that one stings. So she will sub out right now. And hopefully no blood. Hancock will come in for Alexi Joyce. And she will get treatment on the sideline. Ready for the restart for ConVal. ConVal really haven't had too many chances towards the cage. One real good chance in the second quarter. Donis had to come out and make a kick save. And then another chance here in the third, early action, where Donis had to lay out and kind of protect the near post on this right side of your screen. Other than that, no real chances on the Plymouth defense. It's over 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Counterattack here for the Bobcats. Chance to get an insurance goal. Conzi couldn't pull the trigger cleanly. And again, the Cougars defense holds beautifully. Down into the circle, chance towards the cage, and a whistle against the Bobcats. Here with the final 10 seconds of the third. Hard hit near side. Ahern, final seconds. As the horn sounds to end the third quarter of play, a scoreless third quarter nevertheless. And a great matchup we have here this afternoon. ConVal looking for their third win of the season against a strong Plymouth team. Plymouth trying to hold on here at home as we head to the fourth. It's Plymouth 1, ConVal 0. You're watching Bobcat Field Hockey here on Pemmy Baker TV. To the fourth quarter we go. Bobcats clinging to a 1-0 lead here at home and play for a cure game. Center pass gets us back underway for the final 15 minutes. That's off a foot. Quick start here. Avery gets the advantage. We'll have to back it up a little bit. McKinney. Down low. Ahern on the doorstep. Thrown towards the front. 50-50 ball. Top of the circle. Coach Laufenberg jumping. Anxious, trying for her team to get another goal here and get that insurance goal. Along the near sideline. That'll go in favor of ConVal. Wano with a good effort defensively in the midfield. That one whips past her. Hamlin. Fullerton able to cover. Watto with plenty of space decides to just push it up to Ahern. Ahern goes through the 5-hole, has some running room, lifts it towards their circle. That one takes a deflection around. And Wicker with some solid defense all afternoon, but another corner coming for the Bobcats. Their sixth here this game. Insert on the near side. They're going to go short. Advantage call and another corner coming. So really, I wouldn't be surprised. Would love to see Plymouth go to Ahern here short. That's what they do this time. Better on the insert. Back down low. Avery along the doorstep. Here, early action, fourth quarter to the front of the cage. Advantage call and another corner coming off the foot.
Keep it up, ConVal!
Love ConVal's defense. They have been stellar so far. See if Plymouth does the same thing they do. Goes to Ahern. Top of the circle. McKinney gives it a ride, and that's the deflection, but it's going to be a free hit coming out. So 3 straight corners for Plymouth are unsuccessful. Well, correction, they're going to be off of ConVal, so long corner here at the 25. Serena McKinney will restart it for us, going towards the wing. Touchette gets the call, into the circle. Avery couldn't pull the trigger.
Keep it up, ConVal! Keep talking!
Bobcats keeping the pressure in the final third. Avery sent towards goal, rebound effort. Is it in? They're going to say it's off an arm. ConVal with some solid defense. Really love how the Cougars are able to get back and get into shape defensively in the circle. No one's really lunging. They're keeping their composure and making it difficult for Plymouth to find some open opportunities in towards the cage. As we're going to have a corner here as the foul came inside the circle. So fourth corner here of the fourth quarter for Plymouth. Out top, Mitchell trying to find some options. And this one called against Plymouth. So Plymouth 0 for 10 on corners here. Watto back the way it came. Finds it back on her stick. Gives it a ride towards the cage. McKenney couldn't get there in time. Watto will sub out. Great effort from her. Hasser will check back in to the defensive side of the midfield. Touchette into space. Plymouth working on that right wing side this time. Again, loving the coverage. Plymouth's midfield, probably one of the strongest in the state. Chance towards the cage, just squeaking by the near post. And a that one almost snuck in with just over 9 minutes to go in regulation. So ConVal with a restart. Wicker. Stuffed by Hasser. Hasser. Oh, that's going to be called dangerous there with the follow through on the stick. ConVal's defense must be exhausted. The constant pressure here. Avery with a good chance towards the circle. Backhanded down low. And again, ConVal's defense holds. Hasser can't find her target. Hamlin, good lift into space, 50-50 battle. Hasser with possession. That's off. Oh, that's going to be a stinger. Advantage call. Play on. Avery looking for the overlapping run. Sanborn couldn't get there. 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Far side as it will just roll out of play. And Laura Ossie couldn't get there in time. Hussey along the sideline. Gathered up. Eckerly. Pushed high. ConVal trying to work in transition. Working in the shade this time on the left wing side. And we're going to call that against ConVal. Multiple subs for Plymouth here. Ava Anderson, Peyton Moore. A couple of the players checking in for the Bobcats here in the dying moments of the fourth quarter. Moore, soft pass. Big hit! And a great save. Ayers. Chance here, and that's off a foot in the corner coming. Sakin able to play it forward. sixth corner here in the fourth quarter for Plymouth. Just north of 6 minutes to go. It'll be on the far side, and Moore is going to insert it here. See if Plymouth decides to play it short once again on the far side. They do so. Smart play. Great pressure from ConVal of getting out high quickly. Trying to see who that was. It was a senior in Eckerly, number 7, stepping out quickly on the insert. Cover off that shot attempt. Sakin, right side. Little squib into the circle. 5.5 to go. Plymouth keeping the pressure on. Hard hit and a corner. Moore going to insert again. Who's the target this time? Going to stay with going short. Batted down. Moore tries to turn around effort. Ayers off her line to kick it away from pressure. Gets another kick and a whistle. As looks like a Plymouth player got hit, either on a follow through. As that's Peyton Moore, it looks like number 4. And a little shaken up. So we're going to get a corner out of this. Good insert from Moore. Sakin unloads, and it will score! Finally, a special teams play that works. And it's Sakin, the senior, with the goal, making it 2-0 Plymouth with under 5 minutes to go. Hats off to Peyton Moore coming off the field there after getting smacked in the head on the follow-through that earned that last corner, able to stay with it and insert. That led to the second goal of the game. Plymouth has taken the beatings here this afternoon, but they're controlling where it matters right now. ConVal has been absolutely stellar defensively here this afternoon. The Bobcats' relentless pressure continues. Hesser tipped down low, and we'll have another. So Avery gets the tip in for the goal. Hesser with the assist on the play, and just like that, 3-0 Plymouth. Here comes the attack, though, for ConVal. Full shade here on the right side of the field. 3 minutes to go. Hesser to Avery. Avery using her speed in the midfield. Foul called here on Hesser. A couple of subs for Plymouth. Hamlin. Good contact on that hit. Fullerton able to defend nicely for the Bobcats, although whistle here. And the JV teams will play after this. That one got upstairs. No call as it's deflected down nicely by Esser. Tried to protect herself with her stick, and it worked perfectly. Under 2 to go. Fullerton, good defense. Perfect placement. As this will go in favor of the Cougars. Chance to get on the board here late. ConVal haven't scored since their game against their 1-0 win against Pelham back on September 26th, looking for a win here. The edge of the circle. Plymouth defense, again, holds. Haven't been tested often, but when they've been called upon, it's been great. So we hit the final minute. Big smack towards the corner. Hard hit out the other way. Good release up to the midfield for Plymouth. That came from Mitchell, number 18. Overrun, and this one's off a foot, though, of ConVal. Eckerly's been stellar defensively as well. Kenny. Here with 30 seconds to go. Little miscommunication. Avery. Off a foot of Plymouth and out the other way.
You got time. Keep it up.
Final 10 seconds. So Plymouth kept the pressure on all afternoon. As there's the horn that ends it. As the Bobcats are victorious here at home in their 2025 Play for Your Career game for cerebral vascular disease. Taking it 3-0. 2 second-half goals lead the way. Serena McKinney got things going in the first half. It was Bobcats 1-0 after the first half. Lucia Sakin getting a penalty corner goal after multiple tries. Plymouth had 8 penalty corners in the fourth quarter alone. 13 for the game. Amelia Avery capping off the scoring here late. That will seal it. Hats off to ConVal. They will fall, unfortunately, to 2-10-1 on the season. Bobcats improved to 9-5 on the year as they hit the home stretch, heading to the final week of the regular season. For Royce Preventure, our camera operator here this afternoon, I'm Dan Salzer. Final score for the final time. It's the Bobcats 3, ConVal 0. Bobcats win at home and continue a strong campaign here in 2025.